Hello again, it's Todd Richardson, and hopefully you're ready for more day 2, where we are talking about histograms, frequency polygons, and ogives. I now want to go on to the frequency polygon. Hopefully you have already seen the video about the histogram, which is down below here. We're now focused on the frequency polygon. A frequency polygon is a line graph, a broken line graph, connecting dots. Along the x-axis, we are relying on the midpoint of each class. Halfway between 312 and 355 in our first class is this midpoint right here, 335.5. So that becomes this point right here. We have two of the alternators among all our alternator prices. We have two alternators that are priced in this class. So we take the midpoint of that class and we go too high and graph that point. We then go to the next midpoint of the next class. Halfway between 356 and 399 is $377.50. That becomes the midpoint of the second class. There is one alternator in that category, in that class. So we go one high, $377.50 over along the x-axis and one high along the y-axis. This is how each of these successive points is graphed. So this third point up here that I'm now highlighting is 9 high because we have 9 alternators in that third class. The midpoint of that class is $421.50, and that's how far over that is along the x-axis, and it's 9 high up on the y-axis. Now you may notice that before we get to point 1 or point 2 or point 3, we have what we would call a 0 point. It is 0 high. There are no alternators at this midpoint. We're actually going one midpoint below our first midpoint. So our first midpoint is right here in the chart, $333.50. If you take that $333.50 and you subtract our number, our class limit, which is 44. If you subtract the class limit, 44, what you get is $291.50, and that is how far over along the x-axis that 0 point is right there. So we are starting at our 0 point, $291.50 over, 0 high. And then we go on to the first point, the second point, the third point, the fourth point, all the way until we get to the end. At the end, our last midpoint is $597.50. There are 3 alternators in that class, and that identifies this point right here. We finally end up our polygon. In order to close it off, we take $597.50, our last midpoint, and we actually add 44 to it. If you take, and I'm trying to write, if you take $597.50 and you add 44 to it, you will get your last midpoint, which is $641.50. And that point is also 0 high. Our first and last points close off the polygon. They are actually 0 high. So our 0 point and our last point are 0 high, and they close the polygon with respect to the x-axis so that we get a closed figure with respect to the x-axis right here. This is how the frequency polygon is made, using midpoints and frequency right here. Hopefully this has helped. Hopefully you will also look at the notes for more. Thanks.